What up, Joe? Let me put this in my mini fridge really quick. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. It is 2 in the morning. Oh, and I was sick and tired of laying in bed. Holy shit, that's dark, eh? Fuck it, I'll turn the light on. You guys ever get those sleepless nights? I was like, damn, I can't sleep. I've been laying in bed for like 2 hours. I got up, had a meal, and I figured I was just gonna lay in bed for at least another hour, so may as well grind a little bit, right? What the hell? What the hell? Falling a bit behind on the leveling. Not sure what the average level is, but the server's been out for a week and 3 days. Well, it's Sunday now, actually, so a week and 4 days. Yeah, I'm gonna raid lead ideally for this guild. I want to res myself a BRE. Get a nice little BRE and probably do some PvP. I really like the I play on Turtle mostly, but I really like the latency on official servers, right? So I'll probably play here. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I have a lot on my mind. To be totally honest, I feel like I shouldn't stream, but I just want to focus on something. Very time consuming. Yeah, well, I have a lot of time now. Well, I still, you know, I work full time, I commute pretty far, and I try to work out at least 5-6 times a week. But other than that, I have a decent amount of free time now. Do a little retaliation for here. WoW is a very time-consuming game. I won't be making alts or anything, that's for sure. Let's do this, little sweeping strikes, retail. Let's see if this guy wants to blizzard for us. What do you work with? I'm a cider maker. Full time, actually. Which is not something I thought I'd be doing for sure. But, yeah, I make apple cider. Super high quality. Apple cider. Pretty abnormal for sure. I didn't expect to be doing this. But here we are, you know. Yeah, it's alright. It pays the bills. It pays the bills. Metal Maniac, what's up, man? Are you rolling on fresh yet? I'd love to get you in the guild, if you are. These medicine pouches. I'm not gonna get my finishing degree like for job studies more. I feel that. Definitely do that. Don't play. Turn off this stream. You run. Run far away. Don't look back. Get a job. Get your money up. Get in the gym. Get a girl. And don't look back. You already know, but I was not paying attention. I need the YOLO fear here. Just to go, rip. I knew I should have done that. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I was not planning on streaming today. But, it'll be nice to get 35. Because then I can spam SM Armory probably until 40. Did a little Ravager, of course. Thought it was hardcore. No. I don't have time for hardcore. I'm on the PvP server. I want a PvP on this guy. The goal, long-term goal, is the little BRE, of course. Chris? My friends wanted to go forward on Nightfall, and now I can't make an Alliance character. I mean, you gotta prioritize playing with your boys, though. It's funny, I couldn't sleep. I was literally like tossing and turning for like 2 hours, and I turned the stream on and get a little tired. Not tired, I'm relaxed. It's good to focus on stuff, you know. Idle time's tough. Traffic, trying to fall asleep. But it's nice to focus on stuff. Alright, speaking of which, where the hell do we get the med packs? I think they're up front. I feel like I haven't slept in weeks. I would kill for like a super strong Ambien or something they give those old ladies. What's level 42 doing here? I should be doing everything I can to stack up 2 of these guys at a time. My crit's getting pretty high. It's really nice to start putting points into axe spec around when you get Berserker stance. This could be a problem. Don't necessarily want to execute. I was a medicine pouch. If I was a medicine pouch, chat, where would I be? Appreciate you guys popping in, though. I know it's late. It's late where I am. I can't promise I'm gonna be the most lively currently, because I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. Isn't that the worst? When you're tired but you can't sleep. I don't have work tomorrow, which is nice. But I should try not to like absolutely destroy my sleep schedule, but the reality is I don't think laying in bed and like focusing on the fact that you can't sleep is good. I'd rather get up and do something productive. Well, productive. I'd rather get up and do something. Should have been a gnome, bro. Escape artist is too good. There we go. Alright. This is why you play warrior, boys, right here. I stole my medicine pouch. Ooh, shit, I'm low. Probably should pull my leg. I was feeling a little bit better lately, but today, this is gonna sound really pathetic, and it's low-key kind of embarrassing to admit, and it's, how do you plan on making gold? I'm gonna run tank, or I'm gonna be Fury Prot. Well, there's dual spec on this server, so one of my specs is going to be Fury Prot, and I'm going to tank a shit ton of Ubers, and I'm going to reserve the Flask of the Titans and the Ace of Beasts. And this is a 6% chance, and I think it's 4% for this. So every 10 runs-ish, I should get one of them. And if I do, like, no joke, 100 runs, that'll be about 3 or 4 grand. So I'll pay for whatever I need. I don't think I'm gonna do too much world farming on this guy, just because I don't have a lot of time, you know. Don't have a ton of time. Axe throwers, where are the medicine then? What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. It's not kind of embarrassing, actually. It's really embarrassing, but, you know, my girl and I broke up about a month ago, and I'm at peace with it. I'm not trying to get back together or win her back or any of that cringe shit, right? But, why are you frostbolting me, man? But, you know, we're doing no contact or whatever, and I know that's for the best, but I still like stalking her Instagram. She doesn't have a lot of pictures on there or anything. And in fact, she didn't even post anything in the last month. But I liked stalking her Instagram. But she blocked me on Instagram today. I was at the gym. I was working out. I was doing rows. And I don't know. I like to check her Instagram. Just to, like, look at her picture and shit. And I was looking at it. I was actually looking at the messages, old messages between us. And as I'm scrolling up the messages, it, like, fades out. And it was like, this user no longer exists. And it's just crazy, the odds that, like, because I'm not checking her Instagram. I probably do it once or twice a day at most, if that. So it's just crazy to me that, like, in that, I don't know, 30 seconds when I'm doing it, she blocked me, and we haven't talked in like 2 weeks. Which again, like, I'm totally at peace with it. But it was weird, you know. It was like I don't know. It's like it slipped out of my hands. But I broke a PR. It's doing 185-pound rows. and I threw 20 on, and they 205, and I was like, damn, this feels light. And I threw another 10 on, so I was doing 225, 225 pound rows. It's kind of nuts. I feel you, Christopher. I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. I don't know what the right thing to do is, you know? Yeah, Metal. No, you're right. We were trying to keep in touch. I don't know why I'm venting all this to you guys, but we were trying to keep in touch after the breakup because we both still loved each other and it was a very mutual thing. We didn't cheat on each other or lie or any shit like that, you know? But, God, it was like two weeks ago. She hit me with an out of the blue, like, I love you. And I was like, I called her, and I was like, fuck that. Like, I love you too. What are we doing? Come on, let's fix this. We can start over. We can rebuild where we were. We can fucking run away to Barbados. Like, fuck this. Let's make it work. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. So we were gonna meet for coffee. And then the next day, she messaged me, and she was like, hey, like, I still want to meet, but I just want to let you know that, she said I talked to my ex for comfort. And granted, he lives in another state, so I don't think they, like, fucked or anything, right? But she's like, I talked to my ex for comfort, and I want you to know that. And I kind of lost my shit on that. And I said some stuff I shouldn't have said. So then we went real no contact. And I apologized, like, a week ago. I sent her a message, and I was like, hey, probably shouldn't have said that shit. Sorry. I look back on our relationship with fondness, and you're great, and blah, blah, blah. And she didn't respond. But I didn't want her to respond, to be honest. Because, again, I don't want to get back together. Like, this is the right thing. But it hurts, you know? To, like, spend that much time with somebody and kind of plan your life with somebody. And then they're not there. And I don't know. I liked the idea of being able to just keep an eye on her. Yeah. I'm usually pretty good about self-control, man. But that was like... that broke me. That was tough. Yeah, I am, man. I'm getting my money up. I'm going to the gym. I'm staying in my lane. I tried masking it with, like... I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Who gives a fuck? Like, I started talking to, like, you know, girls on Tinder and dating apps and shit like that, and by, like, the 5th chick that I was hanging out with, I literally just got up. We were watching fucking Dawn of the Dead, and I literally just stood up and I was like, hey, this sucks. I'm gonna leave. And, I realized that I was just trying to, like, fill that hole, you know? Thanks, Nonchalant. Yeah, it's funny, man. I don't blame her. I didn't appreciate her enough. And I know that sounds corny, and I'm not looking for any pity or anything. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, I kind of took her for granted. So, you don't deserve to be with somebody if you take them for granted. I'm at peace with that. And, like, we're both gonna be fine, you know? Like, I know she'll be fine, I'll be fine. But it's weird. It's like you can know that, but you don't feel it. You know what I mean? So, I'm still having sleepless nights, and, again, traffic fucking sucks. But I'm staying off the weed. No weed for 3 weeks, which for me is a big deal. People you can talk about? Not really. But that's okay. Like, I don't This is the most I've talked about it. Which I didn't even really plan to. But I guess once the ball starts rolling, it's hard to... it's hard to shut up. But... I don't know, I don't think it's one of those things that needs to be... Like, I don't feel better talking about it. Well, maybe I do a little bit. I don't know. It sounds corny, but I'm really happy that Classic re-released when it did. Because this is a nice distraction. I don't know if it's healthy or not. What is this guy doing? I don't get any loot from these. Is this a bot? It's a bot. As if Blizzard's gonna fucking do anything. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright. 35. Congrats me. What the hell do we do now? I think the move... Okay, here's what's crazy. We actually need to get to Desolus. Because I need the Down the Scarlet Path quest. Thanks, Chris. It's gonna be a long walk, though. But fuck it. What else are we doing, right?
Good day to you. See you.
14% crit unbuffed, thanks to these fucking crazy pants. Look at these pants, dude. 18 ounce. You almost get 1 crit off these pants. It's nasty. It's gonna be a long flight. Or a long walk. Yeah, MS. This is, the new Fresh Realm. I feel you, Metal. It doesn't feel like it, though. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I know no contact's the thing to do. And I was honestly cool with it. It was fine. I think it was going good. But I don't know. Something about being blocked on Instagram really stung. I think it was because it was our last, like, that's how we communicated. Like, sending memes and shit on Instagram. So I liked, like, looking at the conversations and, like, reminiscing. Especially at the gym. It gave me a little extra motivation. I wouldn't look at them outside of the gym, because I think I would get, like, emotional or whatever. But at the gym, I felt like I could do it. And then I would, like, get emotional and I'd work it, you know? Get emotional, do the set. But, you know. I don't know why that stung so bad. And I didn't even really recognize it in the moment. I was like, oh, okay, I'm blocked. That sucks. Like, it hurt. But I came back, I played a little Siege with the boys, I cooked a meal. I was cool. And then I got in bed, and it was like, it did hurt. It did hit. Yeah, I have melatonin. What's up, Cake Lover, by the way? Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure she did. And again, like, it's probably for the best. Because there was still a little piece of me that was, like, holding out hope, as much as I don't want to admit it. And even though every rational part of my brain is, like, dude, she's gone, move on. There's, like, still a little piece of you that just can't quite get it. Not to look at things for a negative POV, yeah. I'm usually a pretty glass half full person, right? So it's like, okay, I'm single now. I save a shit ton of money. Like, I am saving a lot more money. So that's good. I can play WoW. Hallelujah, that's awesome, I guess. You're not an emotionless rock. I wish I was. I hate emotions. Our brains aren't rational. Ain't that the truth? I don't hate emotions. I hate sad. Being sad sucks. I like being angry. I get shit done when I'm angry. I even kind of like being scared, because it's like your heart races, it's like exciting. I just don't like sad. Sad sucks, dude. Sad's no fun. You don't want to be. I don't want to be around somebody who's sad. But like when you're sad, you know, you're the person you're with the most. So like, I don't know. I just hate being sad. Saving so much money. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. I just wish it would be like, okay, yep, I'm sad. I know this is for the best. Compartmentalize, put it over here, keep moving forward. But it's like, you put it here and it just creeps back in. And then you put it over there and it creeps back in. And then you bury it down and then it creeps back up. And you just can't, I can't find a place to put it. My ex also had kids. Holy shit, yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. I'm trying. I'll be honest with you, Metal. I was this close. Like, I haven't smoked in 3 weeks, and I don't want to smoke. I have nothing against smoking. I'm just a fucking addict. And if I smoke all day, every day. Like, I was this close to going outside and rolling a joint right now. But I decided to play WoW instead. Leave a little time to deal with it. The thing is, it's been a month, bro. Like, we broke up a month ago. We didn't do no contact until 2 weeks. And then she blocked me on Instagram like 3 hours ago. 4 hours ago. 5 hours ago. But it's been a month, dude. That's a long time for me to be sad. I usually never... I can't tell you the last time I got, like, sad, you know? Like, I've had family members get sick and die, and, like, that fucks me up, but it's like, okay, that's a part of life. Can't control it. If you can't control it, there's no point in getting worked up over it. That's how I process, like, death and grief and shit. Like, you know? But, like, this, I feel like I had control over it. Like, I just didn't do the right things when it mattered. So there's a lot of regret. And I think the regret is what is kind of keeping me up. Like, I should have done this. I should have realized this. I should have said this. It was different. So, because it feels like it was under my control. I was just lazy. But live and learn, right? I used to smoke every day, but now I just get paranoid. You can't just put it away, it ends up spilling over into everything. Different types of wounds heal at different rates. I've just never cared about chicks. Like, I know that's... I don't mean to sound like a psychopath or whatever. Or sociopath. But, like... I went to see you, dude. Like, I've had plenty of girlfriends. I've gone on a million dates. I've hooked up with more chicks than I am proud of, honestly. Never lost sleep. Honestly, the idea of losing sleep over a girl, if you told me that a year ago, I wouldn't be able to empathize with it. I just, like, there's a billion girls. There's 3 billion girls on the planet. You know? But here I am. Fucking 3 in the morning. Again. A month isn't that long. It feels long. It feels long. I wish I had one of those Men in Black, like, I could just fucking zap my shit, you know? Just forget that she exists. I would do anything for one of those. Just forget all the memories, all the conversations, all the plans. Just zap. Ugh. I would do anything for one of those. I impulse bought a Steam Deck. Hilarious. You know what's funny? Oh, I had to do a night shift last week, and I actually fucking grinded like 2 levels while I was at work. I killed raptors and wetlands. If you get the Steam... I don't know if you can see it. The Steam Link, whatever add-on, or app on your phone, you can put WoW on your Steam, and then you can use the Steam Link to like monitor your desktop. And I had bartender, so I made like a 1-button, like, charge, yeah, like this: charge, execute, sunder, battle shout macro. And I just had bartender, so I had, like, where my camera is now, I just made this giant button on the middle of my screen. And I was grinding at work, bro. 4-year relationship? Suddenly you'll wake up and it'll click that it's over. That's so funny. It's like you want that, you know? Like you want that, but at the same time, I don't want that. Like, I guess I'm really not over here. I don't talk this shit through. I just kind of think about it all day. And I did keep saying to you guys, like, I'm over it. I know it's for the best. And I know for her it's for the best, for sure. And this isn't like a low self-esteem thing. I love myself. I rule. I don't fucking rob. I don't cheat. I work hard. Like, I'm cool with myself. I don't have, like, low self-esteem or whatever. But I do know she's better off. And that's a nice feeling. But there's a selfish part of me that's like, no, but I want you. What up, Redhead? Thanks for popping in, man. I don't know how much questing we're gonna do in Desolace. I kind of just want to get the Scarlet Path quest. And I think I'm gonna end up spamming a lot of armory tomorrow. I don't have shit to do tomorrow. Just get up and go to the gym, get groceries. And then, a lot of armory. Remember on my first character, I spent so much time. I'm talking on Starius like 10 years ago. I spent so much time Lasher farming in Faralos, and you do this little run every day. I'd get up, well, I'd go to class, I'd come home, I'd get a mage to make me like a million fucking stacks of water. I'd clear out my bags completely, everything in the bank. Then I would just Lasher farm for hours. And I got so rich, I bought two. This was early in the server, so you could buy the original unarmored mounts. And I bought two of them, and I used one, and I held on the other one, and I sold the other one like 6 months later for like 10K. What do you work in? I'm a part-time personal trainer and a full-time cider maker. Thanks, Ines. Yeah, but I don't blame her. I know I'm hard on myself. I'm very aware of that, but I don't blame her for anything. I got no hate in my heart, no ill will in my heart. Like I said, we broke up. It was like a very mutual, very mutual. It was only like 2 weeks later when she reached out and hit me with the 2 a.m., I love you. Where I was like, okay, fuck all that. Fuck this mutual breakup shit. Let's work it out. And she was down, but then when she said she was being comforted by her ex, I just like saw red. And I was like, fuck that. Like, go get comforted by him then. And granted, he lives in another state, so like I know they weren't banging or anything. And her ex, they dated for like a month, maybe. It was such a, I was like her first real relationship. So I definitely overreacted a little bit. And I do, that I am going to be hard on myself about. Because I lost my cool. I don't lose my cool. For the whole like year we were dating, I never lost my cool. But I lost my cool there. And that was the last time we spoke. So it sucks that like that's the, you know what I mean? Like that's the end. That's what's gonna be remembered. That I don't like. That hurts. That hurts a lot. It wasn't cheating though, we were broken up. I went out and banged fucking... You know what I mean? Like, we were broken up. She had every right to do that. She wasn't talking to him when we were in the relationship, I don't think, and I believe her. She told me she wasn't, and I do believe her on that. I think we broke up, we were both super fucked up. I have my boys. I have, like, the best friend group ever. I'll never stream with them because we say the most, like, debaucherous, delinquent, fucked up shit to each other. And I would get banned on everything immediately. But I have a really nice friend group. Like, my boys are my fucking boys. So I had them, and she didn't have, like, a tight friend group. She has a really tight family. But only they can hear so much, so... I assume she reached out to her ex, and you know how guys are. Like, we're fucking savages. So he probably jumped on the opportunity.
Good tidings.
I don't know, it's normal, I guess. But it still hurt, especially in the moment. That was when I knew that I didn't want to get back in the relationship. Like, when we first broke up, it felt like a goodbye for now. And then when she hit me with that 2 a.m., I love you, I'm always gonna love you, blah, blah, blah. And then I turned into like, okay, we can fix this, I want to fix this, let's fucking fix it. And then the next day, it was like, oh, I actually don't want to fix this. Fuck that, fuck this, I'm done. That was the last thing I said to her. Was, I'm done with you. That hurts. I think it was a bait too. You know, it's funny. That's what my sister said. It's exact. My sister said she said that because that was the only thing. That was the only thing she could have said that would have done that to me, and she knew that. That's exactly what my sister said. Christopher. She's like that. She's like, that's she wanted to drive the nail in the coffin. And if so, that fucking worked. Because like I was saying earlier, I would rather be mad than sad. I don't do sad. Fuck sad. But I was mad. And, maybe it was like a mercy killing. Like, that was the only way for me to really let her go, was for her to say that, and she knew that. Damn. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what right or wrong. I don't know. I don't know what would have been right, what would have been wrong. I just know what is. And I miss her. And as creepy as it sounds, I really liked thinking, like, okay, we're broken up, we're not talking, but I can still, like, check in on her, you know? If she adds a new picture to Instagram, I can see that she's smiling. Like, I liked that. That gave me, like, peace. So today, when she blocked me on Instagram, which sounds so pathetic to say out loud, right? Like, I'm fucking 27, bro. Like, getting blocked on Instagram shouldn't matter to me. But it did. Like, that stung. And it still stings. Because I wanted to fucking check in on her. And I liked looking at her old messages and seeing the memes and, like, seeing the joking around, and to have all that, like, literally, it felt like fucking Infinity War when Thanos snapped and everything turned to dust. Like, I literally saw all those conversations, all those good times, like, fade out of my hands. Shit stung. Women know mental manipulation tactics. My ex went to we're a fucking Hailmaker. I don't know. I genuinely didn't think that she did that on purpose. And I don't know what to believe. You know, maybe she did, but I'll never know. I will never know. And I'm not gonna be that fucking wimpy little, like, call, oh, you know, can you just tell me? Like, I don't need to know. I want to know. I wish I knew. But part of me also thinks she wouldn't even tell me. Even if I called and was like, did you do that on purpose? I don't think I'd believe her no matter what she said. Yeah, yes or no. I wouldn't be able to believe it. Sorry. This is one of my favorite NPCs in the whole game right here. When Warcraft 3 was out, I must have been like 6 or 7. There's a side mission you can do where you play as Rexar and Misha, and I would just kill mobs for gold, and then I would go to the little goblin camps and I would recruit like the units, and I would just build like my own little mini army. And I don't know what the fuck the mission was. I just remember doing that mission for like days. What do you believe? I don't know, man. She was smart. She was like one of the smartest girls I ever met. And she knew me really well. And I think she did it on purpose. I can't tell if I'm just sleep deprived and maybe a little emotional that I feel that way. But in hindsight, now that you guys mention it and the way my sister said it, you know, don't assume malicious intent. Yeah, that's the move for sure. So that's low-key. I can tell you've seen some shit, Metal Maniac, because that is the objective, mature, pragmatic thing to do. So I'm not. I won't assume the worst, but you know what I mean. You asked her and she said it wasn't on purpose. Would you believe it? No. It's funny. I was just talking about Dawn of the Dead. The last girl I hung out with, we were watching Dawn of the Dead, and I got up and just fucking left because I was just super uncomfortable and whatever. But there's a scene in that fucking movie. I don't know if you guys have seen Dawn of the Dead, the remake. There's a scene in that fucking movie where the security guard is reading from a magazine, and he's like, whatever, he's bullshitting with the other security guard. And he's like, oh, look at this. Top 5 things that matter in a relationship. And I forget what the first 4 were. But he's like, the most important, trust. So just the fact that I wouldn't believe her shows that the trust is gone, which shows that the relationship's dead. So again, like, my head knows the relationship's over. And my head is at peace with that. But, you know, are we just our head? Are we just our thoughts? Because I think I don't know, this is a part of you too, you know what I mean? And this part just can't accept it currently. And I know that that's embarrassing and kind of sad, and I don't mean to be sad. I don't want any fucking pity or anything like that, but like, I don't know. is really sad. I don't know. Dude, I wanted to boot this up and kill some fucking trolls and laugh and whatever, and I just ended up venting to you guys while we fucking run across Kalimdor. It's brave. It's not brave. I have nothing to lose. I appreciate it though, and I don't have anything to fucking. I don't have anything to hide, you know. Miss the company and the routine. It is the routine. It is the routine, redhead. Every morning when I wake up, first thing I do is check my phone. And I know that that's unhealthy. But, like, it used to be like, wake up, check my phone. If she got up first, it was a good morning. If I got up first, it was a good morning. And then we would talk all day. And then before you go to bed, good night, you know? Like, that habit is still definitely there, which is weird. The habits. The habit's still there. And just thinking about her. Like, I'll tell you guys right now. I was a fucking... See, I like to keep it close. I was a personal trainer, dude. Took that shit out. Bam. My first name's Richard. I worked my ass off for this. I got 2 different personal training certifications up there. My communications degree. Like, I busted my ass for this. And my plan, when my grandma, when we knew my grandma was gonna die, like we knew the date. It was December 5th when she died, and that's about when the doctors predicted it, right? Like, my plan was, okay, my grandma's gonna go. I'm going to Vegas. I had everything set up. I was gonna go to Vegas. I was gonna train. I was just gonna party. I was literally, my plan was play Turtle WoW, smoke a lot of weed, gamble, and work out and be a trainer. And then I met her, and I just completely, like, my whole plan that I was working for 3 years, just fucking flip-flopped, and my whole plan just became, okay, just keep Quinn. Like, as long, like, I will do, I'm a cider maker now, but I originally was just working in the warehouse. I was literally just moving heavy shit, and it paid good. It paid better than training because it was full-time and benefits and whatever. And I was like, all right, I'll take that job, and then I'll just, as long as she's there, I will work a shitty job. I will commute fucking 3 hours a day. I'll spend all the money I make to keep her happy and to go on adventures and dumb dates and shit. I don't like going on dates and going to the fucking Renaissance Fair and Red Lobster. Like, I wanna work out and play WoW and, like, whatever. But my whole thing was, like, I'll do all that shitty stuff as long as she's there at the end of the day. And I was so okay with that. But that wasn't fair to her. And again, in hindsight, I recognize that. Like, I shouldn't be living a life that I don't want to live, and kind of put all my eggs into that basket, which was her. That's not fair to her. But to be honest with you guys, like, now that she's gone, I'm like, why am I doing all this? Like, why am I not in Vegas fucking partying? But now I don't even want to go to Vegas because I don't want to party. I don't want to fucking just go bang fucking mindless, you know what I mean? I don't want to just smoke weed all day and have meaningless sex and put my paycheck on black. Like, that's what I wanted a year ago, but now I don't want that. And now that she's gone, I don't know what I'm doing here either. I appreciate you guys. Like, just being able to talk through this and not just, like, keep it all in here is helping me kind of see things differently. Like, I didn't even really know that I felt that way until I just kind of said it, so. I don't know what to do about it, but I know that's how I feel. Gym, job, car, house. I like that. Keep talking about it and making it more sad. I don't know if I'm more sad. And the reality is I can't stop thinking about her. At least right now. I know I will. And I can, like, distract myself. And I will distract myself. But, like, I can't just, like, flip a switch and stop thinking about her. I wish I could. No, no pets. No pets.
Need help? Or the Alliance?
Holy shit, what a run. How's your position at the cider place? I got promoted pretty quick, and I'm technically a cider making apprentice, but it's good money. I pay the bills, you know. I can afford my protein and my insurance and my car, and I'm putting away a decent amount of money. Like, I can't complain. Certain things that make us remember. It's the little things, dude. Like, I'll smell something, you know? I'll smell something, or, like, our last date was Red Lobster. And, I had to do a delivery for my company, like, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And, the place I had to deliver to was right next to a Red Lobster, and I had to pull over. And I love Red Lobster. I love Red Lobster. But, just seeing that was like, boom. Like, that triggered it. And I was in the gym the other day, and I'm really friendly with a lot of people I work out with, and one of the guys was like, Where's the girl you work out with? And I just gave him a look of like, and he fucking gave me this. He's a huge fucking, like, 6'4", big fucking yoked black dude, and he works out with his girlfriend, and we used to, like, chit chat when we would lift. And he was like, so where's your girl? And I just gave him a look, and he fucking gave me this big bear hug. It was really nice. I'm surprised at how, like, even you guys tonight, like, I'm surprised at how fucking, it's like a universal experience, and I don't know. People are just oddly, like, even my friends, I was saying earlier, like, my boys, we say the most fucked up, horrible, horrendous shit to each other. But even my friends, when I told them, like, yep, me and Quinn split, it was like, alright, what do you want to play? Like, they were there for me. And I was actually kind of shocked by that. I'm shocked at how supportive everybody, from my best friends to relative strangers, are, you know? I think it's just like such a painful thing that you don't really understand how painful it is until you go through it. But almost everybody goes through it. And the people that don't go through it either can't empathize or like for as sad as I feel right now, on one hand I'm really happy because for me to feel this sad and lose this much sleep and have basically just a completely different perspective on the things I want out of life, even though that like it hurts right now, I must have been pretty goddamn happy during it to be this devastated now. And that makes you feel alive, you know? Like, I'm living. I might be sad right now, but I'm living. Like, this is... It's something. It's life. It's, you gotta take the good with the bad, you know? It's a bunch of degenerates. We're all a bunch of degenerates, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm exhausted. I was thinking I was gonna sit here and play for a couple hours, but just venting like this, I think I can go to sleep. And I need sleep. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna crawl into bed and pass the fuck out. And maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I'm just gonna run 1,000 fucking Scarlet Monasteries tomorrow. So I don't know how entertaining it'll be. But if I do stream, I promise, no fucking sad shit. We won't touch any of this. I'm gonna delete this stream. This is our fucking secret. Don't... I don't ever want to get emotional again. Fuck that. We're here for a good time. But I appreciate y'all letting me vent, you know? Seriously. Thanks, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sleep well, fellas. My name's Barack Gage, and I will see you in the next one.